What's up, Pyromaniacs? Pyrostasis here. We are back in the real world for once, and I do apologize if things appear ghetto. I was going to be using a flip cam for this, but unfortunately my flip cam seems to be dead on arrival. Also, my Blue Yeti mic is actually upstairs. As you can see, this is my computer, so can't really use my good setup. So we're going to be using the Logitech C910 audio for that. And a lot of you guys had asked for an unboxing. Unfortunately, since this is a webcam and not kind of a real movable camera, then it kind of has to be a fixed view. So, and I can't really move it frequently, so, I can't be in the shot in my computer. So let me go ahead and show you guys what we've got here. This right here, which you should have a good look at, this is the Avermedia Live Gamer HD. This is kind of what I chose to go with over a 10,000 or 7,200 RPM hard drive. What this little monster does, and here's the back. You should be able to see that. This is 720p, hopefully. This is being recorded on an ancient laptop that I bought in 2004, so keep your fingers crossed. So, anyways, there's a side view. You can see what the thing actually looks like. Now, I'm going to show you guys in the computer here, which hopefully you guys can see. Right up here, we've got our two PCIe slots, which you may or may not be able to see. I'm going to try and move the camera without screwing everything up. But you can see right there, the two blue slots. Let me pull you in actually a little closer. That right there is my two PCIe slots. Now you're going to notice there's not a whole lot of room here. So that's kind of what we're dealing with. Let me get that set back up. Now this is our old card. This right here was my Radeon 5770. Love this baby. Not sure what we're going to do with it now, now that it's gone, but... So let me go ahead and slide the outer case of this off. You can see it's got the nice little, well, almost looks like a briefcase type setup. And then let's slide the top off. Whoops. Opening it upside down. Which, of course, completely screwed everything up. Okay. There we go. That's what well, shit. Oh, you're terrible at this. Yes, I know. That's what the inside looks like. Kind of spiffy. This little button right here is going to be replacing my Fraps button. So when I'm recording or whatnot, I don't have to hit a hotkey on my keyboard anymore. I'll just basically slap this little button and it will start recording. There's that little insert there. Here's a little bit better look at it. Kind of a small card for damn near $200, right? That's the nice thing about technology, man. You spend all this money, and then you get these really tiny things. Sorry if you guys are hearing that loud fan. That's actually the laptop. Alright, so here is the actual card itself. As you can see, it is tiny. Good God. Yep, I know exactly where I'm going to slap this little sucker. Now this one right here, if you'll notice, there are actually three slots. There's the blue, and then this little white one. I believe, and if you look really closely to the left, you can see where it says PCI 1, PCI 2. I believe I can plug this little monster in to the white one. So let me go ahead and get him unwrapped. That's cool. They had a little cover for it. There you go. That's what it looks like. Now these right here are the HDMI slots right there. So for this, I'm going to be plugging in my monitor, my video card will go into here, and then video will go out through here to the graphics card itself, or to the monitor. Derp, derp. Alright. Yep, he fits just fine in there. Whoops. Somehow managed to get it tangled on this little wire here. Okay, perfect. All right. Now, that's the easy part. The problem that I'm kind of concerned with is actually the next part. Because of the distances that we're dealing with here, specifically how close together these things are, I'm a little worried that my new graphics card isn't going to have enough room. Go. I'm just sealing up the box again. On the off chance that there's any issues with it, it's always nice to keep the box in good shape. That way you can return it to Newegg and they don't go ape shit on you. All right, we'll put that there. All right, so now we've got, this is our new Sapphire HD 7950 Flex Edition. I don't know what the Dual X stands for. This was actually recommended by Kissamau, so I got to give him props for that. We were looking at the 7970 version, but the 7970 over the 7950, I don't know. The performance increase for the cost, it's like an extra $140 for it. And it just, and there's the back of the box in case you want to see that. It was an extra like $130, $140, and for that cost, you're just, you need a decent size of performance at my current level of income, and unfortunately, I didn't have that for a small 10% increase. All right, so this thing just sits right inside there. Ooh, that's going to be the parts, probably, if there are any cables and such. I'm going to go ahead and slide this out. One sec. Set that there. It's like a false bottom, my friends. And this should just be cabling. Yeah. This is the little bottom that was inside. It's got all the discs and everything, which have kind of rattled free and made a little bit of a mess, which kind of sucks. But no worries. Alright, so let me read this real quick. Yes, it has to be connected to the power supply there. Alright. This, oh my god, dude. Alright, so this is what it looks fresh out of the box. This is with the plastic on it. Flip it around so you can see all them transistors. Oh, I got this on here good. I love it when it's actually taped on. That makes it mighty hard to remove, my friends. There we go. Alright, so I'm just going to lay that there. Alright, so here it is without the tape. You can see it's a pretty damn big card. There's the side. You can see all those heat radiators. I can't really see anything from that side, but that's the back end. And this one needs a PCIe slot proper. Yeah, you can still see. Alright. Thinking. Oh, yeah, that's going to work out just perfectly. God, it's going to be awfully close together, though. Alright. I'm going to temporarily remove the live gamer just so I know that I've got the room to put this little monster in. So I'm going to set her inside of there. That's right, I've already called her to her. Alright. Let's slide this little monster. Actually, where's the power connector that it needs? What the fuck? Is it on the board? Oh, Jesus. Alright, so you notice right here on the board, right here, it's going to want some power plugged in there. Now, previously, I only used one of those. Does it need two, or does it just need one? One 4-pin, one 6-pin, one 8-pin, two 4-pin, two 6-pin, two 8-pin. Interesting. Let's connect this graphics card to the power supply. Well, I don't know if it needs 2 or 1, so we're going to start with 1. I can always plug more into it, but I'd have to probably get some more cables for my drive, because I don't think I have any other 4-pin or 6-pin connectors. So, well, shit. The instructions say it only needs 1 of the 2. I don't know why they would put 2 on here then. That doesn't make sense to me, but they didn't ask me. So we're just going to use what the instructions say and not when I'm doing it in reverse. There we go. In the worst case scenario, it just doesn't boot. Okay, that's the one. Alright, so if I put him there, it's going to block the other, so I need to drop him down to this slot here. Which means I need to screw that. Now, the nice thing about this case, you'll notice in the back here, I've got some screws. These hold in the little metal back plates. Nice thing about these in the Cooler Master case, which I'm absolutely in love with, you can just unscrew them with these little screws here by hand. They don't require any extra, you don't have to actually screw in some massively pain in the ass heavy setup. Okay. Damnation. What am I getting hung on? Oh, that would be why. I need to remove 2 of these. That's why. Well, here I was bragging about this case. Fuck. And then being non too tight, and then I get into one of these little bastards that requires some form of edge to turn. Nice thing is you can use the flat end of this to fit into the screw, so you don't actually have to have a damn screwdriver, which is nice. There we go. As you can see right here, here's the flat edge of that. And then here, so you can see that, there's the flat edge there. It's focusing in. Yep. So you just slide it into there like that. Allows you to turn it, which is nice. Okay. There we go. Now we're sliding in. Beautiful. We're into the hole. That's what she said. Okay, let's grab screw 1. I have to get creative with this. This is where it's nice sometimes to have 2 people. Unfortunately, JJ's at work today. But you get one person to hold the card, and then the other person can vigorously screw. Alright. Alright, so we are now finger tight. New card is in there. Everything looks solid to me. No real flexing. Cool. And then from this point, I can just plug in the connectors down here. You guys are getting to see the look of my ugly head, or the back end of my ugly head. Is there no other 6-pin? Shit. Yeah, that may be a problem. Oh well. We're going to go with what we got, and if it's not enough, I can slap another charge in there. I've got a graveyard of PCs upstairs. There we go. You heard it snap in. Now I'm going to go ahead and slide the old card into the new card bag. I haven't decided what I'm doing with this yet. I may give it to my father. He uses, he basically uses our old cards. So I may give it to him so that he has access to that. Oh, hello. Here we go. This right here was included. A few minutes ago, you remember you heard me saying I was pissed off because I didn't have any extra setups. Well, this right here this right here will plug into this right here. They have dirty sex, and I end up with another 4-pin adapter, or 6-pin adapter, I guess. And we shove that in there. There we go. So now I've got 2 power connectors going to that. That should be sufficient. That's more than it asked for. Okay, I'm going to keep the software on the off chance that I need it. I'm going to pull all of these little things. You know what, actually, I'm just going to do this. We're going to reverse it. Put that back in there. There we go. And instead of it being a false bottom, it can be a false top. There we go. Alright, so let's get the Avermedia card back in there. And it looks like it's going to have plenty of room to fit into that little tiny slot. Yep. Just like it was before. Now I need to grab a little screw, some screw, slide it up. Oh, come on, don't be a bitch. Whoops, there we go. And now it's in. Perfect. Well, I think we are good to go at this point. I'm hoping. Got my 2 screws. Let me go ahead and pick up the side of this monster. Okay. Where is it in? Yeah, it's flush. And that's what makes this case so nice. You can get in. It's not like a lot of the smaller cases, which seem to be the new rage these days. And that completely allows you to gain access. There we go. To everything. And so now you can see right here. This right here. These are the 2. Whoops, sorry. These are the graphics cards right here, or the graphics card. This is my fan control down here for the Cooler Master case. And then right above it, right here, is the Avermedia. So basically what I'll do is I'll unplug the HDMI from here, plug it into the Avermedia card, and then from the Avermedia card to my PC. And we should be good to go. Hopefully this will boot up without any problems. I may have to play around with the power system because these graphics cards, just because you have enough power doesn't mean you have enough power on the correct rails. Which is complicated, and I'll save for another video, maybe, if you guys even care. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take it upstairs, plug it in, hopefully turn it on, hopefully everything works, and we'll get this video uploaded to YouTube. So hopefully you guys like this video. If you did, please click the like button. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next clip.